today we're sorting out our console finally. I'm in charge of cleaning, and you're in charge of testing, aren't you, Dom?
Yes.
Aren't you, Alexis, even? I've got my trusty air in a can, which sprays all the fans and gets that all sorted. So let's go with that.
Right, I'm going to test some of these games. Now I know this console works. And these all have manuals and stuff like that. But probably, oh god, that's really heavily marked. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I think, is get a load of post-its and stick on the front of these cases which ones work but need cleaning up, you know, the actual disc, and which ones are fine to go now. Desert Storm 2.
Should have done it before and after, really.
Well, what you're doing?
Yeah. Woo. So I've cleaned this up, but there's some white marks that just will not come out. I don't know what they are. And there's some scratches as well. But I have managed to clean the vent out.
Oh, piss. Sorry.
So, yeah, so hopefully that one will work. And we'll see if there's a surprise game inside.
It's just it hasn't got a memory card in, so...
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to be cleaning some of the
Yeah,
other
of course.
ones up while
I'll
I'm
put
just
that
doing
down
there.
there.
You do.
I'll just quickly show you. This is what we've got.
Okay.
There's games up there. Just so funny that they're eating little breaks.
Yeah? Right, what are we having? Single player. Oh well.
All right, so.
Yeah, that works. Ah, give it back, you then. Kill zone. Let's have a look. And I've never seen a cluster of fingerprints that bad in my life. Does that actually rub away? No, that's actually underneath the bloody disc.
Ow.
I don't know, might be moisture or something. It looks really weird. So it's got the manual. Yes. Let's try this one. So this is Kill Zone. Right. I don't know what this is about. Epic Saga. Right.
This was a Mega Drive, and all the bits there. And how old is the Mega Drive? 80s or 90s?
I think it was early 90s, wasn't
There's
it?
about 30 something years of bits of food. I managed to get them out with my trusty toothbrush and scalpel, Been very careful.
Is it food?
Yeah. I had to scrape, because they were so welded on, I had to scrape them out with a scalpel and then get the toothbrush on the little bits.
Yeah.
But that looks pretty good condition now.
Come with each other and just let me come and kill you instead. Where's that gunfire coming from? Over there. You little prick. Oh, you fucker. Right. Oh, you little bastard. That's what happens when you don't know what the controls are.
I feel like David Dickinson walking in every now and then. Well, this is the Wii, obviously, and it's got marks on it. Can you see there? What I do is I get a magic sponge, you dampen it a tiny little bit. You see the mark there. And just give it a bit of scrubbing.
She's been sniffing that air in a can, you see.
Okay, and it's gone. It looks good, doesn't it? And these you can get from the pound shop. That's one Wii.
Did you open the flaps?
I opened every single flap. Flaps are all clean. There's nothing worse than dirty flaps, is there?
You'd know. Silent skirt. Yeah, okay, no, that'll be.
Kids are disgusting.
Headshot, motherfucker. Yeah, headshot, bitches. Target over here. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Right in the balls. Ha. Oh god, hey, well, yeah, I need that disc. Turn it off. Right. This is LMA Manager 2007.
Has that one got a bit of value to it?
I think it's got some value, maybe 15 to 20, but obviously it depends what condition it's in, doesn't it? But I'll just go through the other ones because it might be a bit boring for you to sit here watching me play this and just swear. So I've got GTC Africa, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004, Newcastle United Club Football 2005. This is James Bond 007 Todo Onada, which I'm sure I mispronounced. Medal of Honor Frontline.
Sorry about that.
Medal of Honor Frontline. Turok Evolution. Spy Toy. Ultimate Mind Games, which I'm sure many of you play. And Guitar Hero 2, which I've got to test all of those. But the Guitar Hero 2, we don't actually have a guitar.
You just sit with the controller.
But we can test it with the controller apparently, so that's alright, isn't it? Because it might, you might not want to actually sit here and watch me playing all these games because there's quite a few to go through. But essentially what I'm going to do is just put all the games in, test that they play. I'm going to write in the front whether there's any heavy kind of like scratches and marks to the discs, and if they are, they're going to have to be cleaned. But there is potentially a few that can just go on as, I can figure out whether they're worth putting on eBay as they are, or whether we're going to bundle them with the actual consoles that are being cleaned at the moment. Because we have a tub of consoles that need going through and stuff, and some of these could potentially be matched up. Just to make it a nicer little bundle of stuff. So I mean that is quite heavily scratched as well. That doesn't even look like this game. It is, it's the same thingy. But yeah, so that's essentially what we're doing. And I've got other bits and pieces for these consoles, like there's all controllers and dance mats and nunchucks and all sorts of other stuff that goes with them. So it's just going to be a case of like working through that stuff too, and then see what we can see what we can bundle together and sell.
This is a Nintendo, the original, and it's marked on top, so I'm going to give that a go in over with my magic sponge. It's all dusty in there and disgusting, so I'm going to get the air spray thing on that, and hopefully make it all pretty.
So this is the kind of thing you have to watch out for, right? You've got Aragon here on the PS2, except you don't, it's Spyro. So just
I think Spyro's worth a bit again, isn't it?
I don't know, but I'll test that in a minute. And that is the thing when you go through some of these, is you're probably going to find, like in consoles, you know, a surprise game is going to pop out the front of the console, so you're going to be left with some of them just being the disc only because of that. And we've got a few disc only because these were in there. These were in the wrong. I think some of these were in the consoles, and some of these were in the, you know, wrong boxes and all that sort of thing. So you got like PlayStation 3 stuff as well. But some of these might be worth just bundling with the consoles if they're not really worth that much money. But we'll find out.
With my lovely, I don't know if you can see it if that's picking up on camera, but with the air spray and the magic toothbrush.
Got her air spray.
The air spray. That's all the crap that's come out of it. Years and years and years worth of, I don't know, little kids' hands or adults' hands, I don't know, but look at that. Blech. But no, that's lovely and as clean as I can get it. Unfortunately, there is some scratches on top, which wasn't me with my scalpel, by the way, before you think it was.
She didn't use a scalpel on console. She's just kidding.
Yes. But yeah, so hopefully it will now work. If not, it can go on as spares and repairs, and some clever person can fix it.
Yeah, because even though some of these consoles might not actually work, because I haven't as yet gone through any of them to test them that are now down here on the floor. The fact is that even if we're selling them as a spares and repair, even if we're bundling a couple of consoles or more together just to sell them off, if we're going to bundle them together or just sell them like fairly cheaply, it's always nice to just clean them up first, because a lot of this stuff has been sat around probably in somebody's attic or loft or garage or shed or whatever they've got, and it's probably pretty rank. So it's just nice to kind of get all that sticky crap off of these consoles to be able to give people something nice.
And my first pube. Sorry.
Well, it's about time, to be honest with you. But what was I going to say?
How'd you get a pube inside the PlayStation 1?
Probably have sex with it, I should think. But yeah, anyway, so with these sorts of things, obviously I'll just mark that as being not working, and that can go and be cleaned up, I think. Just obviously I'll check to see whether it is really 100% worth the time and effort to send that off to be cleaned. But if it's worth cleaning up to sell on, then yeah, we'll do that.
That's nice and clean now. I've got in all the little bits, nooks and crannies. There was a big pen on top, so I got it with my magic marker. There was a pube inside the disc tray. It wasn't mine, but that's disgusting. But we've got another PS1, and look at the difference. This one's proper yellow. I've just been looking up how to make it un-yellow.
Coldplay.
I never saw yellow. But apparently it makes the plastic brittle, and it's not worth it because it's just for aesthetic reasons. So just leave it basically. I'll see what I can do. Xbox 360. But I don't think you can get them out really. But hopefully that'll work. It's all nice and sprayed all the dust out and that. So yeah. Enjoying yourself.
Not bad, is it? Right, so these are ones that I've decided I'm going to test, I think, because although they don't have manuals, they do have discs and cases and stuff, so they're probably quite good bundle fodder. Some of them might I mean, I'm looking through them. You might be able to tell me here, if you can actually see them, which ones may or may not be worth actually selling just as they are with no manual.
Sometimes you get more money down at CEX and stuff, don't you, than you can on eBay.
So it might be that I can just test through all these, and if they're worth maybe only £1 on eBay, that we could bundle some with consoles, and if we have any extras, is just take them to CX to be traded in anyway. So we're not really going to lose out, hopefully, on a massive amount.
Okay, given that a good old clean, it's still got a few surface scratches on it. The scratches there, you can see. These bits are quite tricky, so I just got the spray on them, the air spray, and my toothbrush, and the same with the fan. So that's hopefully nice and clean, so fingers crossed that's going to work.